this defense is perfect. You do not want to let them set up on the pirate ship. At a certain point in time, if they keep holding this defense in this situation, they might even abandon the strategy.
Yeah, they will have to change things up eventually. We're ticking past the 2-minute 40 mark, and they haven't made hardly any progress at all. In fact, it's actually the Muba territory now. He's got the shield on the point. He's like, this is my payload now. You're not getting anywhere near it.
There's nothing more uneventful than a Orisa versus Orisa. You're just gonna barely even crack shields, but Linkser battle much in his favor.
And already shots getting landed, and here we go, the trade. Supercharger gets picked off immediately, though. That's not gonna help, and Coco is down. They've lost the tank, Dallas Fuel. Already a man down, in effect, he's under so much pressure right now. Linkser just can't seem to miss.
But Seagull alleviates that pressure by taking out Linkser on the other side of things. Linkser gets resurrected, though. Effect will take down Fanny for trying to even resurrect his fallen teammate.
This is the big shifting point here. Chip Saiyan has brought out the tank mode. And Seagull, though, is he actually going to find any targets? Doesn't matter. He still blocks off the choke point, and sure enough, there's the scatter arrow. Point blank on Muba, takes him out of the fight immediately. And so it's just trades, frags back and forth, but Houston seem like they're coming out ahead here. Jake with the kill on Mickey, that's a big one, and it's gonna force the res, but there's so much damage coming in from Jake.
An enormous tire over the top. Post Valkyrie takes down Kuzda and Seagull, and they will stabilize their flag over Texas tonight, but this is a huge showing for Houston to be able to first hold on Junkertown, which they're 5 seconds away from doing.
Well, already they do manage to get the res, so that's something here for Dallas to work with. The DMEC as well, but they aren't able to get on the point.
It's one of the wrinkles in the strategy that you first saw on that defense is that the defending team will rotate around and see if they can catch them off guard. But it has been the Linkser show. Seagull out of the mix. Matt will take down Coco. Now who do they res up? Lucky for them, Effect has taken down Rockets, but I don't think it's enough, Semler.
There, that's big. Finally, Effect is able to win that duel versus Linkser, but not before Linkser does the damage, manages to get the picks to start everything off strong here for Houston.
Junkrat on the side creeping just to try to get out here and touch if he can. The tire will come in, and Chips now out of this fight.
Oh, that's so big. Linkser drops Costa, no resurrect here, and this is going to be the easiest first map for Houston Outlaws. What a
fight. Can they capitalize on it?
Yeah, you have to wait till the commit comes in, and already trading frags left and right. Effect falls back, and he gets caught by Cool Matt. No space there. Mickey going for the big... Oh, no, he sinks it right into the corner. What a self-destruct.
Yeah, they were able to take down the opposing Mercy there. Mickey now pressuring everybody out. Cool Matt will finally fall. No Bunny Blaster kills for him, as they do try to clean this up. Some good stall out. Reinforcements are coming back on the point for Houston, but it might have reached that tipping point.
Wanted to find those squishies, but it wasn't meant to be. And Seagull already getting caught out here by Cool Matt. Cool Matt decides to back up, and Jake with the kill. In fact, 2 of them. Chip Saiyan goes down as well, and that pretty much has to put a stop to things here for Dallas. They're gonna have to fall back and reset.
There's a lot of established synergies in to take the fight onto the point. They want to fight outside of it first.
Oh, that's a great time pot. Cool Matt with the self-destruct is buying so much time, delaying things here for Dallas on the high ground at least. And we still have, oh, there it is. Jake hunts down the high-value target. Custa is no more. That heals, the resurrect, everything is out the window here for Dallas.
That's so important because their own Mercy was down. Banny was out of that fight, so they need to equalize the healing potential on the other side of things. Now Linkser's just going to be able to run wild. No kills from that tactical visor at all.
You have to keep an eye on him, though. Jake! Huge tire from him, picks up 3, and Linkser eventually finds his heart's
kill horn, and it started off because of this. He gets pressured down, decides it's time to let it rip, quite literally. Climbs a wall, finds his targets, and send everything you have at him.
Interesting, because that's going to force things out. Cool Matt, he will be able to find the pick on Coco, and there's the trance. Buying time, both Zenyatta's using their ultimates here, trying to keep their teammates alive as best they can. Rockets, good positioning from him, can just rain the orbs in, and he's just looking over this battlefield, calling out the targets, making sure that his team are focusing, and Jake, he's more than happy to oblige.
A lot of harmony on this point, but a lot of discord in the Dallas ranks as they get taken down one by one. The tanks who died very early in this fight come in late and get staggered all with the Primal Rage. Instead, he's just going to play Bouncer again. The supports are denied access.
Yeah, fantastic work. Costa caught by Linkser, and Linkser with a follow-up on Chips. The backline is dead for Dallas. They have no sustain. They need to get kills. Where are they going to happen, though? Seagull does manage to find Linkser in the end, so that's a big kill, and Effect is still alive on that point. Maybe they can turn it here, Dallas, but the supports are still alive, and sure enough, Rockets gets his chance in the end. This should spell disaster for Dallas. There's no way they can keep up on it, and the wick is burning, Hex.
Don't think they even got 33%, which would be one of those markers and call it a tick. That will not revert. It's very close. They did not.
To translocate back to the health pack, he'll be able to get stay alive, and there we go. The moment's hesitation on my part, but Linkser certainly didn't hesitate on his side, and he could get the follow-up, but he has to reload. Never mind. Both supports dead. This is a disaster for Dallas. They are falling apart.
Linkser couldn't have better sightlines if he was mind controlling these supports. They seem to go wherever he wants them to. It is like the sniper rifle is
now on Dallas' side, and they aren't even waiting. They're just going to let him sprint back in. I mean, that is something that Raucus on Sombra has in his toolkit. He can move a bit quicker than others. Mickey will get the D-Mech on Cool Matt. Jake, though, with the trade, and there it is. Linkser, again, out in the open. Does get found by Seagull, though, but the damage is done. Jake and Banny reign supreme right now.
They will res that back up, and as they try to finish out this point, remember, they don't even finish. They do just finish like that because they only needed 30. Jake is going to have Blade up soon enough, which is why you stick with this. We'll see if they can have a little bit different a result than last time. That's nice to pick off Custa from Lynx right off the start.
Raucus styling, but there's Seagull again, catches Jake. Boink is there with the resurrect immediately, but Seagull looking to follow up, and again takes down Jake. Seagull's having a field day right now. He's got something against Genji.
I feel like Jake plays Overwatch like an old school NES.
To have that Mercy, want to have that res in play. The Valkyrie's so powerful, and here it is. Jake was looking for the opening. He's got the Dragon Blade, and it's time to hack and slash. Effect not able to get the flashbang off in time, and look what happens. He just murders the back line. Jake, that is fine work indeed.
You have to use ultimates. Whole Hog was also pushed into there too. Cool Matt flying down will take a little dip down to grab it, but that's a nice tire. Takes out Boink, who had Valkyrie up and in progress.
Seagull has been a real positive here for Dallas. He just seems to have an impact every single time shutting down Jake, and now finding the key frag on the Mercy, taking the Resurrect out of the play, but somehow Houston are still finding kills despite all of that. Jake once again with the Dragon, because Jake right now reflecting bullets back in their face, getting the slash as well. He's just staying so mobile, but Seagull, again, he has been Jake's thorn. And Seagull just looking to connect, and eventually he will. Jake yet again dies to the hand of the grenades.
The question is it enough as Raucus is alone up top, just throwing shapes out. He does hit some headshots. That's going to make them think twice about coming in. Custa very low, will get pressure down. There's the communication that's on display from Houston as the support and to the Diva combo finish out that fight. Houston. So he does hit that early hook there. They're unable to finish it. Yes, they do find the finish there. Matt and Raucus now out of it. This is a fight that by the numbers, Dallas should win.
They should be able to carry it forward. Mickey missing hooks, though. He is going to be able to take a breather, however, and get back up to full HP, but Muma's doing a fantastic job of just staying alive. Eventually, Mickey will melee him to death. It's like I can't even really weigh in on this. Just an internal bias going on.
That starts off Mickey out of the fight. That is a huge blade that comes through, gets the tire and the tire caster. Again, a late Valkyrie brings two back to life, and they're not even after that Valk.
Oh, and well, really just not staying true. Houston, and for a second there, I thought that it was going to be the reset. They have nowhere to go. You can't back into traffic. And there it is. Jake gets a bit too greedy. Leaves a good dent in the bumper. Still, they're keeping this presence on the point, constantly contesting, and there's the flank coming through, putting the pressure on. Muma finds effect already, and he survives as well. This is going to force the whole hog here out of Mickey, looking for kills, and he connects immediately with Raucus, gets the follow-up on Cool Matt, and Mickey, he is the man making the difference.
Mickey's had some great play here so far. They're going to bust out the blade while Valkyrie is in progress. Custa out of this fight. And there goes Muma and Jake combining for three. The Valkyrie from Boink that's been in his pocket for quite a while comes to fruition. They will clean up this fight.
Oh, Impact's finally having an impact, though. That was a great pulse bomb. Finally getting rid of Muma, who's been doing a fantastic job of staying alive so far and being just a thorn constantly in Dallas' side. But Effect needs to stay alive, getting caught out.
Touch, he had the suicide onto the points. They will not be able to touch it. And Houston, we have a victory over Dallas. He's got to coordinate with Chips here because it's not just him. He's got, oh my goodness. You see Timing on the kill feed, but that little icon next to him is Chips. They discorded Jake in the sky, and they absolutely need that. Taimu bringing the thunder already.
There we go. Turns out you just needed some fins in here. I mean, you had Linkser over on Houston. Dallas are like, right, what do we need to do? We need to turn it around here. Bring in our own fin. And
reverse Linkser, two of the best players on their respective teams.
Looking for the squishy targets. And Effect, I thought he dodged it. I thought he got out in the nick of time, but Jake still connects. And Jake with the follow-up manages to get the D-Mech on Mickey. The pressure getting poured on here in Houston. They're doing a fantastic job. And it all took Jake just going back to his faithful rat.
He will lay down the Overwatch spray so people know he's evil. But yeah, that seems to be the angle they want to take. Instead, they're going to dive onto Jake. Still no kills in this fight just yet. Linkser challenged Mickey, then taken out.
Oh, very quick with the Transcendence there, Chip saying to make sure that Jake couldn't pick anybody off. Keeps his team alive, and both teams actually using their trances, but Jake right back into it, and sure enough, hunts down Chip saying, but Mickey will trade the frag right back.
There's no more terrifying sound as a Zenyatta than a Riptire. You just try to hit a charge volley of orbs to try to take it out, but it is a very big ask in that situation. The Valkyrie out for Dallas brought them up to life. It is 4v5 right now. Next kill might decide this fight.
Solid work between Muma and Colmat right now to start picking up the back line. I like it. You lose Muma, fair enough. He'll get back quick enough on the Winston, but Colmat really keeping the pressure on, and Linkser finds a headshot on effect. They are putting up one hell of a fight. Gotta be a little bit careful jumping around like that out in the open when there's a scoped rifle at work. Mickey trying to push the point forward just a little bit here, trying to create some space for his team, and he's actually gaining some decent ground right at the end as well. Only 5 seconds left before we kick it into overtime, but Jake once again reclaims the payload, and Mickey just doing the best that he can to try and buy time here for his teammates to get back into this.
There's going to be a tire that could just end this map right now. He's looking for the supports in the backline. It does get taken out by effect, but it's a zoning tire.
And at risk.
Damage boosted rockets do a lot. He's not been able to clean up any fight. He's distributing that damage a little too much, and Jake will go down. Effect finds the target that he needs, and the rest of the Outlaws will fall in turn.
It's not every day you see somebody cleaning house to shrapnel. I would think it'd be the opposite. It'd be kind of dirty, but it works.
There's 2 places you don't want to fight: in a basement in World War II and in a hallway in Eichenwald.
Linkser, he will be able to stay alive on this, keeping the pressure on. Effect, though, doing massive damage. 2 quick kills for him, and the important one is on Banny, taking him out of the fight. And again, this is looking very good here for Dallas. They have really turned it around.
They have.
Getting used, and so we'll see. I mean, Houston, they need to take advantage of this ultimate.
Oh, they know they're a great spot for the Valk because you can resurrect Jake, which is why he has the freedom to use that barrage, knowing he'll be brought back to life. However, Mickey took out Bonnie during that fight. Bonnie and Jake out of the fight. Do the Outlaws have the bodies on the point to bring this back? They just might.
Muma, he will be forced back. He's getting dangerously low right now. Drops behind Coolman, who's been demaxed as well, and so Dallas again buying valuable time. We're past the 3-minute mark here for Houston, and if they can get the kill on Muma, this would be big again. Just the kill feed filled from positioning, forcing Dallas back, but they did a great job of sticking together. Dallas, in effect, drops out of nowhere, doesn't get the kill, but that was so close. Jake just had a heart attack.
Jake, the escape artist right there, and I would beg to differ that he didn't get anything out of that Dragon Blade. Sometimes you can consider it a success if you force out a Transcend, which he did in that fight. So the support ultimates now both being used for Dallas Fuel. But on the other side of things, Houston had to use all of theirs as well. Everyone kind of throwing ults willy-nilly here. Speaking of throwing ults, Matt drops a bomb over top and takes down 2.
And that's it. Costa is out of the fight as well, and they're running out of space here. Dallas, they need to keep some kind of presence here. He's going to be a great focus target. Rockets already going to town with the heavy pulse rifle, picking up the kill on Taimu, who's not long for this world.
What a luxury to be able to instantly flex onto a 3rd DPS. The caliber of Rockus. He has played more DPS heroes than he has support heroes in the Overwatch League. The Houston Outlaws 4-0. The Dallas Fuel.
The sweep.